Hi friends, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're doing great and I hope you're not hungry, but I am. And do you smell it? I don't smell it too. I don't smell any food in this kitchen and we have to change it. So lately I'm often thinking about what do I want to eat, what do I want to put into my mouth, and they call it intuitive eating. So let's make borscht. Borscht is Ukrainian national dish, and at the same time it's the first dish, it's main dish, it's a salad and even a dessert. Okay, I know you're confused. Sometimes we're too. But let's see what type of ingredients do we have in Ukrainian borscht. The main ingredients are potato, onion, cabbage, red beet and pepper, carrots, meat, and meat should be on the bone and with small tiny part of fat. No magic for tomato sauce, I forgot to buy it, so it's a ketchup, sour cream, and parsley. So let's carefully wash and peel our veggies and let's start cooking. Every time I peel vegetables with the knife, I cut myself. So that vegetable peeler is really magician for me. I have it always in my kitchen. No worries, I didn't cut myself, it's just a juice from the red beet. I have already rinsed the meat. Let's put it in our pot. It looks so nice and fresh. I will add water and I will put it on the stove. It's very important to monitor the meat until it boils. Since it will take me the most time to make the broth, let's start with it. I am adding a couple of bay leaves, some salt, and more water. I'm also adding a quarter of the onion, and I will remove it in 30 minutes. It is there only to absorb the unpleasant smell of meat, and no one wants to eat boiled onion. In order to get a beautiful transparent broth, I always remove the foam a couple of minutes just before the broth boils. And you see how nice it looks now. I have already chopped the cabbage and now I'm cutting the potatoes into equal cubes about half of the inch each. And now it's time for my favorite. Welcome, Mr. Onion! Unfortunately, during the cooking I realized that my knife isn't sharp. So, please remove your kids away from the screens and I'll show you the trick. How to sharpen the knife easily, fast in few seconds. So we need a ceramics cup, mug or plate sometimes. I'm using any of the stuff and I'm just sharpening it. So please be careful, don't cut yourself. And that's it. I need to clean the knife before continuing cooking. And let's see. And I would need the grater to prepare carrots and red beet. Sorry, Rumi, I know you're crying now, but I do have a grater at home. I mean, it's small, it's not that big, and I'm gonna use this size. There are more than 100 recipes of borscht, and different regions add different ingredients in it. So, while the meat cooks and we have few free minutes, I would like to tell you the story that happened a couple of weeks ago in Russia. So there is a small city somewhere in the middle of Russia, it calls Novоворonish. And the city authorities decided to have a bid, and the winner of the bid must build a monument, the monument of Alyonushka. Usually Alyonushka is such an image of a pure chaste girl, and in fairy tales she's presented this way. It was supposed to be a new art object, the visit card of the city. And for the grand opening came all the authorities of the city, all veterans and all residents. And let's take a look on it. So this is the grand opening, and let's wait and take a look on this statue, on this monument. I see everyone are so proud. And so those were the pictures for warm you up. And right now I'm gonna show you the video, and there is something to take a look at. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum!
Y la encontré porque estaba la paellera agarrada metida entre las piedras de Chipiona, del faro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera y a ver la vende paellera.
Аленка для нашего города – это наш челлендж. Наш стартап, наш бренд, наш хайп, пиар, оберег, визитная карточка города. И, как сегодня говорят молодые, наш лук, то бишь образ.
So is it really like their amulet and the visit card, like business card of the city? I'm not sure if I wanna go to the city. And how teenagers say, our look? No, thank you. Do not involve me into that. And so now they're inviting everyone to come closer to Alyonka, to bring her flowers, or even to have a date by her. And don't be afraid of her, just to shake her hand. And no thanks. I think it is safer in the cemetery than next to this. Alyonka. And also he is asking everyone to save Alyonka because she's the amulet of the city, but they couldn't save her. You wanna know why? Well, after the grand opening, they had a lot, like tons of memes in the different social medias like Instagram, Facebook and others. And after all the hype that Alyonka brought into the network, they decided just to remove it, to take it out from the city. Well, we had some fun, but it's time for us to go back to borscht. First, I fried the onions in oil until golden brown. Then I added bell peppers and carrots. Also added salt and ground black pepper. After a few minutes of stirring veggies, I added grated beet to the pan. And at the very end, 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. As soon as I started frying vegetables, I added potatoes and cabbage into the pan with broth. And our secret ingredient, few scoops of sugar. Do you remember when I told you about the dessert? Also, I added few tablespoons of tomato sauce into the saucepan before adding veggies. In this case, the taste will be perfect. Just look at it. And the most important is occasionally try it. Смачного. It's perfect. Enough of salt. Maybe needs a little bit of pepper, but I'm fine with that. So good. Usually we serve borscht with a teaspoon of sour cream and chopped dill. It looks so fancy and I need to dress up. Well, it's better now. Now me and my borscht are ready. Смачного!